What's going on, everyone? It's me, DisBearity here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing upcoming RTS games of 2023. Now, before we get into this video, if you guys can, definitely consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Now, let's go ahead and get started. The first game on this list I'm going to be talking about is Ratten Reich, a game that is being developed by Crytivo. Ratten Reich is an RTS game that was crowdfunded through Kickstarter. This game puts you in a grim, dark world where the war has taken over. A war that stars rats, mice, roaches, and lizards. This war-torn RTS game brings in destructive environments and surrounding maps, unique customization of tanks and other unique units. The end-game maps will also feature destructible environments that you can use to your advantage against your opponents. Not much else is known about Ratten Reich unless you are a part of the Kickstarter closed beta. This game is supposed to be slated to release later on this year in 2023. The next game on this list is a game that is called Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow is a game that is currently being developed by Southern Software. Broken Arrow is a large-scale RTS game that puts you in the arms of the American and Russian factions. With more than 100 units to command and control, this game will also feature a deck building for your units where you can create the right kind of combination between units to defeat your enemies or your opponents. The units of Broken Arrow features infantry, tanks, support units, logistical units, and what's cool to me are airstrikes, of course. Within the game, there will be customization of your units, where you can customize your aircraft by choosing their different weapons, their fuel tanks, destination pods, countermeasure pods, and also decoys. You can also add armor to your systems and vehicles as well, and upgrade their weaponry and sensors. The special forces units in the game, they have a wide variety of equipment that you can choose from, such as suppressors, thermal optics, reconnaissance drones, and also explosive charges, and apparently a lot more. Broken Arrow is stated to come out in 2023, but only time could tell. The next game on this list is Fata Deum, a game that is being developed by 42 Bits Entertainment. Fata Deum is a RTS game that takes inspiration of classic god-based games from the past, such as Black and White. In this god game, you are not only have the ability to help build settlements, in Fata Deum, you get a chance to face against other gods to gain influence in the game world. So the more followers you have, the stronger you'll become. Fata Deum will also be hosting a campaign as well, where you will be playing as a young god, shaping the world to where you want it to be, while also facing various challenges to create that world that you want. Fata Deum is stated to be releasing later on this year in 2023. Welcome to the next game on this list, Homeworld 3, a game that's being developed by Blackbird Interactive. Homeworld 3 is the long-awaited sequel to the Homeworld series. This game beautifully takes you back to 3D space with stunning graphics and epic space battles. Within Homeworld 3, you can expect amazing visuals that bring the series to the modern era. The game will feature a campaign that will take you through a vast hyperspace gateway that opened the entire galaxy to a new golden era through trade and exploration. In gameplay, you'll be able to use ancient crumbling derelict ships from a long-lost civilization to hide and ambush from your enemies, or a classic route of flanking and attacking head-on. The game will also feature a co-op mode that you and your friends can play through various roguelike challenges, or go online through PvP to face opponents in the old classic PvP magic that we are now known to love. Homeworld 3 is slated to release later on in 2023. We have Warpaws, a game that's currently being developed by Slipgate Ironworks. Warpaws pits a classic trope of cats versus dogs in an alternate world based on World War II. Warpaws is a game that was heavily inspired by the video game by the name of Z. This game will feature a fleshed out single player campaign and a multiplayer PvP mode, battling it out in various maps and terrains such as desert, polar, lava environments. Key features of the game are destructible environments, elemental hazards that can turn the tides of battle. Not much more is known about the game Warpaws at this time, but Warpaws is set out to release later on in 2023. Welcome to Aliens Dark Descent, a game that's currently being developed by $10 Interactive. Aliens Dark Descent is a squad-based RTS game that puts you on the moon of Leaf during a xenomorph outbreak, containing large open-ended levels to maneuver and annihilate your enemies. The game features AI that can and will adapt to your playstyle, which will always keep you on your toes. Death is permanent, so you'll need to adapt to go ahead and keep your opponent or enemies at bay. Now, keep in mind, xenomorphs are not the only threat. You have enemies and creatures ranging from facehuggers to Praetorians to alien queens, and many more, including rogue human commandos, and also a brand new threat to the Alien series. I wonder what that could be. Throughout the gameplay, you can create and find shortcuts, or create safe zones with set up motion trackers in order to evade your enemy. Customize your squad with different classes, weapons, armor, and perks. You can establish a base, research new tech to improve your squad. Aliens Dark Descent is stated to come out and release in 2023. The next game on this list is Global Conflagration. Global Conflagration is a RTS game that's set in a fictional alternate history where Europe is once again a war-torn continent. The game will be releasing with 3 playable factions: the Vanguard PMC, which managed to capture Eastern Europe, with EDU, European Coalition, striving to gain its control over its political endeavors? Or will you take command of the Carpatarian to fend off the foreign invaders? This game will feature traditional base building, infantry squad-based combat, and a good balance between land and air combat units. Global Conflagration will possibly be releasing early access later this year in 2023. Great War Western Front. The Great War Western Front is a game that is currently being developed by Petroglyph Games. In this World War I tactical strategy game, you take the role of being the commander during the years of World War I through 1914 to 1918. You're able to pick your factions and fight out battles in real-time combat, or make major decisions in turn-based combat. During gameplay, you can research new technologies such as poison gas and tanks, while also you taking up a dual role as theater commander and also field commander, being able to pick your battles and change history. An amazing factor about the Great War Western Front is the replay ability, where each campaign is played differently to give you different outcomes of the war. Great War Western Front is slated to release real soon on March 30th, 2023. Up next, we have Tempest Rising, a game that's currently being developed by Slipgate for Ironworks, 2B Games, and also 3D Realms. Tempest Rising is an RTS game that took great inspiration from classic RTS games such as, especially games like Command & Conquer. Tempest Rising aims to bring classic base building RTS set in a alternate history war scenario. Tempest Rising will also be featuring 3 unique factions, each with their own unique gameplay styles and combat capabilities, each map featuring neutral structures and a population to battle over. The developers of Tempest Rising have stated that there will be 2 separate campaigns with 15 missions each. Along with the campaign, there will be a online PvP where it will feature either skirmish, custom games, and also a ranked multiplayer matchmaking ladder with a ELO rating. Tempest Rising is stated to be coming out later on in 2023, so expect to see more news as follows. Now, here are some honorable mentions.
Have given rise to the sins of the present.
And soon.
Be sure to check out these games' Steam pages in the description of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll see y'all for the next video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.